Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, Mrs. Tia. We from Group 1. Okay, before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Amelie Sabrina.
My name Asanti Arum Rahmawati.
My name is Sofia Nur Azahra.
It's me, Shira Anasya.
My name is Eksya.
Okay, so in this presentation, we will discuss about assignment 3. First, my friend Shira, we will begin with what article 1 is about. So, Shira, let's start.
Okay. First, what Article 1 is about. The meaning is business ethic in the context of Islam has been taught by the Prophet Muhammad. Business has an important role in economic and social life. The rule and guidelines for all aspects of life, including business, are in the Al-Quran. In business, there must be leader must have moral. The moral that business leader must possess are fairness, commitment to business integrity, and adding value, talk efficiency, and last, courage. Next. What Article 2 is about. The meaning is ethic mean the system consists of moral principle as a tool to judge human action as good or bad, right or wrong, standard of behavior that are recognized in relation to certain human action. There are 7 dimensions of Islamic business ethics, namely unity of God, police, equilibrium, justice and equality, sincerity, trustship, and responsibility.
Okay, thank you, Shira. So, there's discuss about Article 1 and Article 2. Next is me talking about Article 3. In the third article, it is explaining how the Islamic perspective on stakeholders, where they don't have the same claim against other business actors. Therefore, the introduction of Islamic ethics can help the right of stakeholders to be balanced or fair. I'm sorry. And avoid exploitation, nepotism, and other things. Next is what Islamic business ethics. So Islamic business ethics is business conduct in trading freely and fairly in accordance with the provisions of the Al-Quran and Sunnah. Okay, next is Egi talking how does each article help we understand what Islamic business ethic is. So Egi, let's start.
Okay, after I read all the articles, I could easily understand what Islamic business ethics because each article has a discussion that is related to one another. As the first article explained the role of good business leadership ethics according to Islamic Sharia, then the second article, which discussion two characteristics of Islamic business ethics at Indonesian Islamic Bank. While the third article describe how to balance ethical responsibility among several stakeholder organizations according to Sharia. All articles have an outline in common, making it easier for me to understand. The author also adds language and explains the RAC for readers to understand. Next, next, the similarities that I found from the three articles are: all article discussion Islamist business ethics. All article include the argument of Al-Quran and Hadith in each discussion. Each article explains the difference between Islamist business ethics and conventional business ethics. And each article teach the nature of freedom, justice, courage, wisdom, Sem3, and sense of responsibility in doing business according to Sharia. Okay, next moderator.
Okay, next is Sophie and Asanti will talking about three topics. So let's start.
Okay. Next, what are the differences? The first article discusses more about leadership in developing the company. A leader must have a view to achieving goals, such as a vision that can inspire, an assessment system based on the principle of freedom and justice, business integrity and courage to make decisions and not forget to go. The second article discusses measuring the development of Islamic business ethics in Indonesian Islamic Bank. The application of Islamic business ethic is a characteristic of Islamic banking business. But this has not been optimized in Indonesia, so that people are more interested in conventional bank. Islamic business ethic itself has 7 dimensions, namely virtue, justice, equality, sincerity, balance, guardianship, and responsibility. So this article 3, this article is more about stakeholders on how to balance responsibility in stakeholder organization in Islamic Sharia circles and how our ethics are in becoming stakeholder, such as we have to honestly maintain the trust that is all give to us in order to achieve the intent goals. Next, strength and weakness. Article 1, the role of business leaders in developing that company, and in business there are ethics that must be implemented or applied. The weakness of this article has a lot of reading which result and in reading it. So next, Asanti.
Yes. Article 2, business ethnic in detail, which is based on the Quran and the Sunnah. That way the information in the article is very clear. We can also find out more about current business ethnic. Article 3, these articles are not far from other articles, as there are still some vague words to us, but in the article it is easy to understand because it is divided or a subtheme of the word is bolded. That way we can also find the theme of the theme. Next, the aspect of Islamic business that went to examine our aspect of accountability and honesty, because responsibility and honesty are very important in doing Islamic business. And action taken by a businessman must always be accounted for, whatever the risk. And honesty business, it must be implemented in order to achieve the goal achieved. And Islamic business created by the applicable Islamic law. I return it to the moderator.
Okay, so that's for all. Uh, thank you for listening. Thank you for Miss Tia. See you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.